right, Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, before we get started, I'm just going to let everybody know my voice is back. And for everybody out there that was just like, oh man, Jimmy's lost his voice, I've got a break. I can get in on this. Nah. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah. And you can help support the news and our show, everything that we do around here, by getting yourself a Fade to Black t-shirt. We have 2 shirts, 2 ways to get them. Get a Game Changer membership. Right now, Game Changer memberships, every Game Changer membership is getting some extra stuff in the package. Book, some cool Fade to Black stuff, some autograph things. Get a Game Changer membership. You're going to get your shirt. It's going to be autographed. It includes shipping, and you're going to get some special stuff in there. Yeah. Also, get a t-shirt. Get them both. The links are below. Everything is autographed. Everything includes shipping. All right. Yeah. Man, it feels good. This week on Fade to Black, last night we had Whitley Strieber on the show and his new book, The Fourth Mind. Tonight, Craig Campobasso is back with us. His film, The E.T. Species Almanac, is the film version of his book, and that is now out. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow night. Lionel Friedberg is with us. Tribal Shaman and you. Shaman. Yeah. And then Thursday night, Sarah Breskman Cosme. Yeah. And her new book, A Hypnotherapist Trip and Journey to Avalon, is out. We'll be talking about that Thursday night with Sarah. Now, I have 5 major events coming up. The Conscious Life Expo at the LAX Hilton, February 7th through the 10th. That's coming up in 2 weeks. The links are below. Right after that is Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025 in Sedona, Arizona. And then I head out to the Midwest for the Contact Modalities Expo. That is May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at Delavan Lake in May, in Delavan, Wisconsin. Links are below. Then Contact in the Desert, May 29th through June 2nd, right here in Palm Springs, California. Links are below. Then I head down and back to Peru with Brian Forrester for the Inca Celebration of the Sun, June 17th through the 27th, 2025. One of 2 trips this year to Peru. Life-changing, game-changing, paradigm shift. Come down to Peru with us. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, 1976, from London and Paris, the first Concords with commercial passengers simultaneously take flight for the first time. Here's your Fader fact. The length of the veins of blood in your body is almost 100,000 miles. Yeah, that's your Fader fact. I vetted that today. When you're born an infant, 60,000 miles of it's crazy. Get to be an adult, 100,000 miles of veins. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the breaking news. I watched it. Ring camera footage from July shows a rare meteorite crash near a home in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. The footage also captured the audio of the moment the meteorite crash landed into the home's walkway. Right in the front yard, Ring camera, there it is. And I'm going to tell you, it's lucky it hit the bricks. Anything else? Whew. Yeah, it's a pretty cool video. You got to go and check it out. All right. The frame of the dome that will house the world's largest telescope has been completed. The European Southern Observatory's extremely large telescope, the ELT, the world's largest visible and infrared telescope, is on the Cerro Amazonas mountain in Chile's Atacama Desert. The telescope is expected to see its first light by 2028. Scientists are calling the UN to help solve the Earth's space junk problem. In 2024, there was a 17% year-over-year spike in the average number of close approaches in low Earth orbit per satellite. Mega constellations, fleets of hundreds of thousands of small satellites, has led to a huge rise in satellite numbers. 15 years ago, barely 1,000 satellites orbited the planet. Today, there are over 10,000 active satellites surrounded by a ton of space junk. An international team of engineers and material scientists has developed a lithium sulfur fast charging battery capable of retaining 80% of its charge capacity over 25,000 cycles. Typical lithium ion batteries tend to degrade just after 1,000 cycles. Their paper is published in the journal Nature. The World Monuments Fund, the WMF, has included the moon on its 2025 World Monuments Watch list. Tranquility Base, the site where Neil Armstrong took his historic first steps in 1969 during the Apollo 11 mission, is among the areas on the moon list. Now, the landing site has 106 assorted artifacts related to that landing, including the landing module, scientific instruments, biological artifacts, and commemorative objects. Now, rumor has it that China wants to get a plaster cast of Armstrong's iconic boot print. Yeah, they're not going to have anything to do with it. And finally, I'll leave you with this. I don't know how Renee finds this stuff, but French customs officials said yesterday that a record 31,000 tons of illegally imported honey that's advertised as an all-natural sexual enhancement, but often tainted with Viagra, by the way, were seized in the country last year. Okay. The packets of honey in gels sold as shots or sticks with names like Black Horse or Biomax are often sold in clubs and other nightlife spots. The biggest find was made at the Mediterranean port city of Marseille in November, 13 tons worth in around 860,000 sticks in a shipment from Malaysia. Last June, officials and customs officers from Lyon and Clermont-Ferrand seized 25,000 doses of the honey in a storage box. So, let me understand this. You're at the club, you're on the dance floor, and you dose some adulterated honey. What happens next? I'm just saying. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on the show, Craig Campobasso is with us. His new film is called The E.T. Species Almanac. It's the film version of his book. All of that and much more tonight on Fade to Black. But all I've got for now is Go Backley Tappy.